validation from a group of motherfuckers who don't give a shit about him and threw his life away to the system. So I see the problems of society. I see men looking for that initiation. I see men looking for that rite of passage as young men that we're not giving them. Because we're telling them that they have to get a G-Wagon, they have to have $1 million house. So what are they going to do? They feel like they have to get it. It's killing them when they watch it on the news. That guy's so happy. I want to be happy. So then they fucking start selling drugs because they need to get it quick because they're not happy.
This was you.
We're selling them down the wrong path and not showing them the initiation right. So I'm preaching, and I have youngsters who hit me up at 14, 15, 13. Look at Wes, I got rid of my titties. I got rid of my gut. I ain't fat no more. And the thing is, when you get embarrassed, you learn. But these kids, I'm teaching them the right shit. It's not about being swole. It's conduct, your character. You're gonna fuck up. But the thing is there's plenty of things that you can be perfect at. Don't be that motherfucker who says nobody's perfect in the shit you can be perfect at. I mean, that can only be reserved for when you really fail. That can't be wake-up times and shit. That can't be your process. Run your process in. The time that your real weaknesses will expose themselves. And that's where you have to put the most work in. Get your process down so that you're at least winning over here while you're working over here. So you're strong enough to work over here from these wins.
Right. The process is only winning. Man, we have more work to do. So we get sold the American dream. We see this wealth, and we think that's what's going to make us happy. That's our initiation. And for a lot of guys, especially you, the way to get there is to bend some rules. So we did that. Now we're in the pen. And now we're in a bad situation. And you saw that a lot. Yeah. And the guys in there, you also saw guys that you said hard. They look hard, but again, it's succumbing to other addictions.
I was the biggest bitch. I was the fakest motherfucker. Just consistently doing stuff that put me in tears. I mean, just watching. The only thing that's real is congruency. That's the only thing that's real. The only thing that's real is to say, I love you, Brian, I love you. I don't want something bad to happen to you. And if I did, then I'm fake as fuck. We can have arguments. We can have trouble.
Why are you fake if you want something bad to happen to you?
Because you don't want something bad to happen to you. You don't want something bad to happen to nobody. Like, nobody really wants that. It doesn't make anything for anyone. I'm human. I know you're lying. If you want me to believe that you felt joy off of someone else's misery, like that's the epitome of fake. Like those people are always drowned in vices, massive distractions, and they're just saying it. I can feel what they really feel. I'm not stupid.
Right. And you saw these guys in the after hours crying at night, and that's when you could see that's not what they wanted. They're just not being congruent, but they've been patterned to deal in this way. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do these things, but they're not happy.
Not at all.
And that was a big revelation to you.
Yeah.
And it would be for a lot of us.
Was the only way to unmake everything. The only way to unmake that karmic debt. The only way to get back on a real path is to just stop. I mean, the thing that's rough is in there you have to, so it gives them an excuse. Same thing with vices out here. You think you gotta live, so they keep eating the food that's killing them. You gotta live, so they go have that drink that leads into a massive problem. And it's like, no, we need to teach other ways of altering consciousness. And it's through work. The universe doesn't give you nothing you didn't fucking work for. If you buy in a bag, it ends bad. Goodness is uneventful. It does not flash, it glows. There is no massive peaks and valleys. You're just cruising up. You're just steady. You're just slowly going forward. And there's tiny spikes, but there's no massive ones. You can't buy that shit. These events are fraudulent. Like they're just linked to so much expectation. Even good expectations out here, like, oh, this season be so cool. It still ends bad because nothing's ever what we make it up in our head. So the thing is just I mean, I could live the rest of my days with nothing, just being good and be happier than I've been recently. Because I've been bad recently, because I've been giving myself so much fucking slack. Not bad in the terms of anything I used to do. What I consider bad now is treating people with disrespect. So what I consider bad now, treating with people with disrespect, that's a massive gauge of how far I've come. Because what I used to justify, I used to say I handed out people's karma. I would fucking shoot them or stab them or something. I used to say I'm handing out their fucking karma. Fuck them. They did something. They did it to me. And now I feel bad when I even argue with someone, and I gauge how long it takes for the window to alleviate. And then so even to where I'll just go apologize. Like I'm like, but I try to make it good, and sometimes people don't want it to, so it breaks your heart. So you're just consistently like, I'm sorry, like I did fuck up, and when people won't accept your apology, you can see that they're putting pain on themselves. So resentment is truly drinking poison and wishing the other person to die. Resentment is killing people.
Yeah. So I come in, I get in with the whites, and pretty soon I'm gonna ask to put in some work. Which means, because there are the guys that have asked you, hey Les, I think I should go to prison to get hard. And you responded with some videos and said, what do you say when people say that?
I say you're fucking stupid, man. You could train yourself to be hard out here. You could really be hard out here. Like that's the thing. Let's unmake these definitions. What's hard? What's hard for you? That's what's hard. If you want to be a hard man, do what's hard for you. Get up early. Eat cleaner. Be better.
Be positive.
Be positive. For me, unmake those fucking weaknesses. I'm actually really positive, but I fall into that negativity. Like I can only gauge the window. I can only gauge the length of the window. So if you have a weakness, a vice, or a certain mental flaw that you step into regularly, the only way you can gauge process, because it's never going to end. I know the monk gets pissed off. I know he does. I don't give a fuck. He just shuts the window quick.
Right.
So how quick can you shut that window? My window's like 10 minutes lately. It used to fucking eat me up for years. Like, I would just be like, nope, I'm going to kill that person when I see him. Nope, I'm going to fuck. I'm going to kill him. He's done. You're dead. I'm still pissed about shit. I'm not pissed about anything in my past. Not the people who snitched on me. None of this shit. I'm not pissed about nothing in my past. I have no past issues except how I've acted. So when I break character is my only fucking problem. And when we break character, that's the only time. When a man willingly breaks character is the only moment life can be taken from him, and that's direct karmic death.
Yeah, it's a strong statement right there. All right, so I'm in, and the reason you don't want to go in is because I could go in on a DUI. You've talked about this before. I get drunk. I just have to go behind my wheel. I go in. I think I'm going to do it 18 months, and guess what happens? I have to go in. I meet Wes. He says you got to put in some work because one of these guys is doing something stupid. You got no choice. You're going to have to go rough him up or stab him. And then I do it, and I get in a couple more years, and pretty soon
5 or 10 more.
5 or 10 more. And that's what happened to you, too, because you didn't go in for 10.
So I went in for 10.
You went in for 10.
Yeah, but the case that I got in there, they were trying to hit me with a life sentence off of that. The DA didn't pick it up because there was a riot at the time. And so that was the 14-month shoe. And you do 11 months, 8 days on a 14-month shoe. So there's always time frames off it. But 14-month shoe, and then they didn't pick up the case. So you can get lucky inside, too, and they not pick up the case. I've seen people on the street who get 3-4 murders, and they get fucking 10 years, 11 years, because that's just what happened in the system at that time, in that county.
Right, every case is different.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go in. It's a very strong possibility I'm staying longer than I thought I would. And maybe I'm never getting out if some shit happens or I have to do something. And that's just the reality of prison. Yeah. Did you ever think you weren't coming out?
Oh, yeah, always.
So when you were in this stoic mindset, you weren't planning what you were going to do when you got out necessarily?
No, there's no plan. There's no plan. People ask me about my 5-year plan. They ask about plans, life. It was only character construction. So if you construct the solid principles and the solid character, well, then whatever falls in your lap, you're going to be the best at. Because you're seeking to have impeccable character. You're just focused on incremental principle progression. So how well you can stick to all this shit that gets you somewhere, and then how much you can add new variables to it. So if I give you track your macros and do your training, if you don't ever fucking complete those with flying colors, I can't add nothing else. But that's what people do. They're given a task, they can't fucking do it because they're just being pussies, and they want to do all this other shit. All the stuff they want to do is in the way of what they need to do. And so they can't move on from this. So what do? Oh, there must be something wrong with that. I'm going to try the new thing. Motherfucker, nothing's going to work for you. Your principles are fucked. Your character's fucked. You're not putting enough pride into your ability to sacrifice. You're not choosing purpose over pleasure. You're choosing pleasure.
Tell me more about what it's like in there. Are you talking to people on the outside? Apparently there's cell phones. Do you miss women? Do you not?
The woman thing, I really just grew out of that. I always just wanted love more than anything, and so, you know, I used to say I wanted love so bad my whole life that I just decided to give it to myself, and it was powerful in there. I didn't miss anybody really. I mean, I didn't miss any of them because I just gave them love. Like the people I did miss and I did resent for the first few years, I just was like, you know what? End result. I love you. And that cured everything. I sat in the cell for fucking years, writing letters, ripping them up, writing them, ripping them up. Why aren't you writing me? Crying. Writing letters. Why? Why haven't you written me? Why don't I get no money no more? Why don't you answer my calls? Years. And then I just finally was like, fuck this. I'm just going to accept him and love him. And it all went away. It is that easy, but it's so fucking hard. I'm having that problem on the street right fucking now. Where if I could just jump to love and want nothing in return, fuck, I would cure all my problems right now. But I mean, that's the problem. Is we really fucking think that one day we're not going to have problems. These problems are teachers. Life is happening for you. And my lesson right now is to be more patient and to just give more love and quit saying I so much. And that's what I noticed in my letters. When no one was writing back. I, me, my. It was just all about me. And then...
You're an emotional guy.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Is it hard showing emotions?
I don't give a fuck. I know I'm the baddest motherfucker, so I don't even care. I'll cry for everyone right now, like 50 times. It doesn't do nothing to me. I see it as power. Like I've never have not even a split second. I've cried in a lot of different things.
In prison, did you cry?
Yeah, I used to tell people I did. I'd be like, fuck yeah, dude. I miss my people. But I just said I didn't miss anyone a minute ago. But I'm saying I didn't. I was meaning I didn't like have like a desire for women. Not saying I didn't. I missed all the stuff behind, like the people. I missed my people. But I wasn't desiring women. That's where I want to clarify that.
Okay. And emotionally, you could cry in prison.
I mean, I wouldn't just bawl in front of anyone, but yeah, I would fucking have my headphones on, be writing some passages that were real fucking real emotional to me, and I would cry for sure. One time I had a cellie, he had been down like 13 years, and he had a chick who sent him some pictures, and she was like way like fat, you know, and like she was really in love with him, and he was really using the shit out of her, like for money and shit. And I fucking saw the picture, I started crying. I'm like, he's like, what? I'm like, the fuck you doing this to this girl for? Like, you're a stud. Like, you're in good shape. Like, she thinks you're really good looking. Like, what are you doing that to her for? Fuck the money. Like, that's fucked up, dude. And he was like, fuck, it is. And then I got him to fucking own it. And, like, just a lot of people, like I said, random hookups and shit like that and selling people, just treating the sanctity of love like shit. People, that's a life ruiner. That causes most people to drink and all this shit. They don't realize why no one can love them. And then they're seeking all these vices. And it's really that they fucked up love by being a shitty example of it.
Karmic debt.
Karmic debt in the long run.
Yeah. All right. So showing emotions is a sign of power.
No, to me, I don't give a fuck. Like if you cried in front of me, I'm like, fuck yeah. Like I would never take no down upon it. So that's why I just don't care.
I love this story. That's the result.
But it's the only thing that's going to solve it for you. Because that's what you want in return. So go and live. You only want to be loved. You don't want to know anybody. You don't want to know anybody. So like, you're just by giving hate, you're just getting it back. And if you just were strong enough to just give love, even in the worst situations, because those are the ones that matter. Like I like to tell people, I don't give a fuck how positive you are right now. Everything's perfect. I mean, let's get Brian locked up. Let's take away his suit and take away all his shit. How positive are you gonna be then? I was positive then. I had to earn it. I had to earn it by overcoming. And the whole thing is everything's fucking earned. Like, if you want to feel good about yourself, stack your wins, and you feel that good. When people come up to me with a shitty attitude, I'm like, damn, you didn't get no fucking wins today, huh? You didn't do shit today right, huh? I'm like, because if you did, your perspective would be different. You'd see me different because you'd be seeing you different.
Some serious wisdom.
Oh, it's fucking real. I see it from far away. I'm like, oh, shit, you need to go do it right now because you're coming at me fucking some shit.
Talking about getting out, man. Did you know it was